Yes, with gratitude to God and compliment to mankind. Um, I am Ojo Oluwole, a messenger of the Most High. But I'm talking from my diary. My diary is the moral aspect of the work. Today we are discussing a proverb that is a proverb in Yoruba land. Very fascinating and alluring. Very attractive. It says that ajogun ilẹ̀ ajogun ilé kò mọyì ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀, ajogun ẹ̀wù kò mọyì agbádá ńlá. And what does that mean? It says that he who inherited a house or a building does not know the toilsomeness or the operosity or tediosity or the irksomeness in making mud. And he who inherits clothes does not know the value of that big flowing gown that they wear in Yoruba land. That's agbada ńlá. Now, what is ọ̀rọ̀ in Yoruba land? What is ọ̀rọ̀? Ọ̀rọ̀ can mean words that come out from your mouth. Then ọ̀rọ̀ means the mud, the clay, the mud or clay that is made to build house. When they want to build house in the olden days, they remove the loamy part of the soil. Then it will remain the reddish one, or sometimes it's whitish. It now remains those ones. They now gather it together. They now put water and begin to use leg to mash, to roll until the thing become thickened, and it will now be like a cement. It is that one that they use to mold blocks. When they finish molding the blocks, when they want to build the house, it is the same mud, the same clay that they use to use as cement, to cement the blocks together. Very thick, very strong. Even sometimes they say if you point gun at it, the bullet will not enter. That is what we call ọ̀rọ̀ in Yoruba land. Now, it is very tedious and onerous to make those strong mud, but he who inherits a house will not know the value of that. Then he who inherits clothes will not know the value, the importance of those big clothes. Now, what is the meaning? He's telling us that anything you get free of charge, there is tendency that you will not know the value of such thing than something that you buy with your money. Let's use an example. A vehicle driver, you buy a vehicle, you give to a driver to drive maybe from Oshodi to Mushin or something like that. The way he will climb the culvert sometimes, you will wonder when you are in those buses. But if he is the owner of those buses, he will know how to manage. He will not climb those big things. He will not want the vehicle to spoil. But a driver will just come and park it at your house that it has spoiled. So there is nothing you can do. So that is it. That's an example. Then, let's divert a little bit into the biblical aspect. So Abraham had wife Sarah. Sarah died. When he died at a Krejapa or something like that, or what do they call it? When Abraham just wanted to bury her, he has not acquired land to bury the wife. He now went to the family of Ephron. Ephron family, they decided to give it to Abraham free of charge. But Abraham said, no, I will not take it from you free of charge. Because of what? Because tomorrow they can still claim it back. And because tomorrow they can mess him up and say, when your wife died, we are the one that gave you land. We gave you free of charge. But when you buy, no matter how small the amount you put on it, you'll be able to say, yes, I bought it from you. That is it. Then, that one is in Genesis chapter 23, from verse 13 downward. The other one is the life of David and Araunah. David was pushed to measure the people of Israel, to count them, to like when we are saying we do enumeration or something like that. He counted them against the will of God. Then God now sent a destroying angel to Israel. When that destroyer angel got to certain land, the land of Araunah, at that junction, it seems it's very close to Jerusalem. So the angel now stopped there. So and David decided to build an altar for God at that place. So he now approached Araunah and said, "Oh, this is your land. I want to buy it." Araunah said, "No, you are the king now. You have to take it free of charge." "No, I'm not going to sell it." David said, "No, you are going to sell it for me. I'm going to pay certain amount on it." How much does it cost? So anything you get free of charge, anything people get free of charge, they don't normally know the value until they pay certain amount, until they sweat or labor for it. Anything you don't labor for, anything you don't sweat to get, anything that has not removed some part, something from you, you sometimes don't know the value until you acquire it with your sweat. That is what they are talking about. And my brother and sister, anything that you want to acquire, even if a value of that thing is 1,000,000, and the person can sell it for you at 100,000. It is better you pay that 100,000 to acquire it than for just to get it free of charge. And if you give something to people free of charge, they will use it anyhow. Though actually it's not everybody that does that, but value what you acquire. Even if they give you free, value it, know the value, do it as if it is your own, so that it will be better for you, and that person will be able to give you next time. Thank you very much, and God bless.